Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to the Jeffries network on OpenTTD. I'm the chairman. That's impressive. I don't even know where my HQ is anymore. I should probably go and try and find that at some point. I think... Is that it there? That is it there. Look at that. Found it straight away. It's quite a nice big building as well. Anyway, we started the episode back over here. The metro trains I've sort of got running smoothly. There's a little bit of congestion, but it's actually not too bad. It could be worse. I think that's the way I see it. It could be a lot worse. Where are Oh, there's one. Okay, they are still running. Good. But this actually led me to do some thinking about the network as a whole. We have a lot of lines where we build a new section of track, it goes to a new station, and then we decide to build a line there, and then we build another section of track to a new station, and then we decide to build a new line there. And we don't actually combine services, and I think that's something that we should look at doing. So at some point, if I pause the game quickly, and is it this? Hang on, I've got to remember. There we go. So if I turn off that to stick passengers on, you can see roughly where all passengers want to go. Now, I've got a basic understanding of this from looking at this in the past. So green is good. Green means there's plenty of capacity on the service. So for example, from Gardtown St George to Montbourne West, there's a perfect service. Same here to Kinborough Portland. But actually, considering there's no buildings around here for passengers to actually go to, you kind of expect that. The next one up is yellow. So actually, green is saturated. Yes. I'm just trying to read it on here. It's very difficult to actually see. So white is unused. We don't have any unused. They're pretty much all used. Every single one of them. Although this one here seems to be unused. Is that because that... No, that does... That's weird. That is weird. Is that because the trains are normally full at this point, so they don't actually... Yeah, that could be the reason. Might have to get some more trains on there. But yeah, the green here, this one is saturated. So you roughly get about the same amount of capacity as you do demand. So that's about right. Red, you see there's a lot of red around here. Red is bad. Red is overloaded. That means there's more people waiting than the trains can carry. And if you look here, 8,000 people waiting. Even though 1,000 don't care where they go, you see there's a lot of people here that want to go to all these different places. Now each one of these trains, I believe it is, can carry over 1,000 passengers. I think it's these ones. 996 passengers. So that's basically 1,000. So that's good. That is good. That means that every time one of these trains arrives at these stations, it could fill up on an entire bracket of passengers wanting to go to a certain destination. Problem is, we've got loads and loads of brackets. You can see here, if I open this up as far as I can, all the different destinations that people want to go to. And that's what I'm using this for. I'm seeing where the biggest amount of demand is. So Causton Junction is fairly densely populated. The demand is there from Gardtown St George and from Gardtown St John. And I imagine maybe even Gardtown St Peter, but they'll have to go the long way around. I mean, this station is got loads of people waiting. And they all want to go Lunwood Sidings, which is a tram stop, I believe. Is it? Yeah, it's down here. And if you look at the tram route, you can see here it's all very, very dense. And in fact, I wanted to reboot the trams. So I'm going to send all these to depot. This is all to do with money saving as well. It's all about trying to get the profit loss back up to where it should be. Because if I show you here, we're still losing money. Okay, we bought loads of new vehicles. I mean, we spent 111 million on new vehicles in the last year. In fact, no, 2 years ago, because we're now in 23. 25.85, but ignore that because time progresses very fast on here. But the train cost there, so we would be making a 4 million profit. The income has gone flying up. Road vehicle income has dropped there, and property maintenance is about the same. Where's train running cost? There. That went up slightly, but that will sort of fluctuate anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. But yeah, just looking at this, you can see Tinninghall as well is a station that has a huge demand. We need to get more services running through these stations. In some cases, we might have to actually increase track capacity in order for that to be a doable thing. As we come down here, Planwell International, all three Planwell Internationals are very, very busy. T2, 2,000 people waiting. T3, 10,000 people waiting. This is the one that's ridiculous. They want to go to Fort Grondhattan Ridge Valley. 3,000 people want to go there. 2,500 people want to go to Prinhill City West. 1,100 want to go to Great Barnville Junction, which is our southern extremity at the moment. Fort Benfingley Bus Station, that's around here somewhere, isn't it? That's Prupberg. Fort Benfingley is... Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. We actually have a station at Fort Benfingley as well. And here you can see the thick red lines that we've got. The demand is really, really high. And actually, I said about altering track in order to make the capacity higher. I want to start doing that now. And the way I want to start doing that is from this bit here. Now you see the track crosses so that the locals are on the outside here, and then yet on this side they're off to one side. I want to keep these off to one side the entire way through here, all the way down to Planwell T1. So the way to do that, and I'm probably going to mess up a lot of timetables by doing this, but eventually I'm going to have to do it. I know I'm going to have to do it, so I might as well do it now. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. So this is now fast. So we're going to do that. Take this one off and turn this into that. Get rid of that one. And that one. Keep those two. No, wait. Turn this one round. Yeah. And turn this one round. That's good. On this side, that one needs to turn round. That one needs to turn round. We need to do this the entire way up the line. And then we have to rebuild platforms as well, which is not particularly fun. But I think this will actually help with track capacity in the end, because you're going to keep everything off to one side, working nicely. All good. Where's the next signal? There. Whoops, not that one. This one. And then this one. No, wait. This one. Have I been doing the wrong ones? No, I've been doing the right ones. How did I get that one wrong then? I don't know. I don't know. Right, this one turns round like that. Where's the next one on here? There. That one turns round like that. And then this one turns round, that one turns round. This one and that one. This one and that one. Get the idea. All of these like so and like so, and I'm really hoping we're nearing Chupberg, was it? Or Chunberg? Yeah, it's right here. Okie dokie. So at this point we're going to do some track rebuilding. Like so. We're going to raise all this land up, and it's literally going to be like this, raise that up, like this, and like this. And then this one swaps around, whoops, and this one swaps around. Done. That's the signals. Now we've got to do the platforms. Now some of them like this, they can stay as they are. Ones like this one though, at Running Well, these need to be changed. And actually, I want to get rid of these level crossings again, because for some reason, I'm sure I keep turning off towns build level crossings. Yet every time I look, another one has appeared. Like that, and then grab that one, put a bridge across here like that, let's say, and then can't do one there, can't do any others really, that's about it. Running well, platform, yes, let's do that. First of all, let's change that. Okay, so it's a ticket box, which is that one, and then it's a sign, which is back up, that one, and then it's a shelter. I mean, they don't have to be exact carbon copy mirror images or anything, but you know, some stations are built like that, so try and keep the realism. 2 shelters. There we go, that's that one done. And then over here, yeah, it means I can get rid of that and that, which is a good place to start. And the bridge then becomes a lot easier to build, because you just do... Okay, they don't like me. Why don't you like me? Is it because I built a bus station in the middle of your town and then didn't actually build a bus line to it? That tends to be the case these days. There we go, they love me now. It's amazing what a few trees can do. Greenpeace, are you watching? Right, bench on this side, and then a CTA. I've got to look up what CTA actually means. It's Central Train something, I think. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Is it just 3 shelters now? 1, 2. That's a tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this really only 6 tiles long? Ooh, I might need to make that 8 tiles in the future. Next station is this one, which again has got the platforms already done, and then that's it. So actually, there aren't many stations on this section. It's mostly, yeah, it's mostly just signalling that needed redoing. I do need to get rid of this platform, so let's play the game. And there's going to be a bit of a mix-up. I might build that there temporarily, just so the train can go to the right platform. All these trains can go to the right platform, because there are a few. Come on, train. You must be full by now. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Is that because the next one? Yeah, it's because the next one... Oh, I didn't remove this platform. Duh. So again, we'll have to do a quick crossover. Oh no. Well, you're screwed. In that case, I might as well just get rid of this. 3 trains, I think it is, who are going to be screwed. But if I just do that. But actually, that looks a lot tidier, having these platforms off to one side. A lot tidier. You see these ones already are cooperating. Did I miss a signal? I did. Not good, not good, not good. There we go. So that one's going to be a couple of days late now as well. But there we go. Hopefully now these trains will navigate the right route again. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting so fussed about that, because I'm actually getting rid of them soon anyway. So that's it's not something I really should be worrying about. Tram routes. I see the trams are back in the depot where they belong. I'm going to get rid of the lot. Before, I kept some and just reclone them and reset them on their way. I'm not going to do that this time because it really didn't work last time. How far away is this one from depot? Oh, you've just gone in. Okay. Go. Bye-bye. Go away. There we go. Because I also want to rebuild Montbourne Tram Depot. In other words, I want to completely obliterate it and build it somewhere else. That's way too close. There's valuable land that I could use here. I could actually now extend Gardtown St George, build some more platforms down here. So let me show you, for example. Let's go for just normal railway. If I lower all of this land, like so. Is that a building there? Farmland. It's farmland. How much of this can I lower? All of it. Perfect. That means I could probably lower all of this as well. Look at that. Look at the space we now have for extra platforms in this area. And then the track can slalom down like this and then head off underneath the high speed line. So this we want to keep as ours. Something like this. I mean, they're going to hate me for doing this, and it's not exactly cheap. But as I say, it's all about future-proofing now, getting ready for expansion. That is the goal. That's what today's episode is all about. It's future-proofing, improving, expanding, and what's the other word I was going to use? It was a really good one as well. Can I do that? That sort of works. No, I've completely forgotten what that word was that I was going to use. That's really annoying. But there we go. That's extra platforms there for you. If I just do that as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically 6 length platforms, and then the signal, and then it will slope down. Not too bad. Not too bad. I just saw a thing up saying a train was lost. Kind of expected that to happen. Oh, look at that. I removed the tunnel and a building springs up straight away. Who saw that coming? Right, I want to build the new tram depot out of town. Like, really out of town. Probably... I'm just thinking, because I want it to be quite big, because I know there's going to be loads and loads of trams using it. Excuse me, I should have said this before the episode started. I've got the sniffles today, so if you hear me sniffing a lot, that's why. I was out in the cold and the rain yesterday, I think it was. So, yeah. I think I've picked up a cold. Not nice. See, I'm just looking where... Down here could be a good spot. Near St John. And actually, I want to build a tram station over at St John as well. So we're going to remove all of this. And we're going to do this. It's going to be shared bus and tram. Like so. If I build this route first, so say it goes along here, connect these two up quickly, and then along here and along there, and connect these up. That's a new route, all the way through like so. If I build the actual stops in, up at Gardtown, nice, lower Gardtown, not so nice. Gardtown station number 1015, not very nice either. 1016, and then Peddingham, and then Gardtown St John. So I need to rename these. Actually, something else I was thinking. I was talking about an extension to Gardtown St George. George De Silva asked me in the comments about will I be adding any more stations to Gardtown. And originally I was going to say no to that. And say that, you know, I always planned 3 big stations and we've now got 3 big stations. But the more I think about it, the more I think that actually we could do with some more stations in Gardtown. We can build one up here, for example, heading off this way and also to the east, so the north and the east. South, we could probably build another terminus here, go this way. The west, I think, is probably going to be the trickiest because Corsten and Prutberg and, you know, all these towns sort of stop that from happening now. So I think it'll be on this side of things that it happens. Prutborn is also going to have to be integrated into all of this somehow. If you actually look at Gardtown, it's not the biggest town in the area anymore. So it's almost losing its capital status. Plus there's loads of other cities around, like Prutberg, that could do with a mainline station. So there's loads of expansion potential around here still. So even though I'm saying not necessarily a guaranteed yes to Gardtown getting more big stations, there are other towns nearby that qualify to have big stations. So I think we'll be seeing that instead. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? Let me know. Gardtown St. Peter is also going to get a tram station now. So like that, like that, like that. And again, this is going to be shared bus and tram. That's not adding up properly. Let's get rid of this bit. And we'll connect it up like that. And then we'll have the connection actually come in like this. Like so. Whoops, wrong one. Gardtown, local authority refused to allow me to do that. Well, I can't put any trees anywhere, so I'm going to have to bribe them. Oh, you sons of guns. That's annoying. Maybe they don't like me because of all these tram stops I've got with nothing in. That could be a very valid reason. Yeah, they're not going to like me again anytime soon, are they? Alright, we'll come back to this line. It exists, that's the main thing. We'll come back to it. Oh, there's some tram stops here that never got built either. Yeah, because Lund would hate me now as well. Well, that's nice. Okay, let's build the new depot then. Which is, where is it? Over here. So it's going to fill up this entire block here. So it's going to come down like this, cross like this, cross like this. So that's 4. And then 2 on this side, I would say. Build it across, build this one across like that, build this one across like that, this one across like that, and that doesn't add up at all. So we're going to have to take this back one. Like that. Now this should add up. I need to put this one in as well, mind. Like that. And then across like this, and across like this. That should be more than enough. And then I put the depot at the end here. This should be more than enough. Like this, and then I'll put another one here, and then I'll put these ones in, just so that I don't have to hold control for the rest of these. I don't know why I'm in this view. Actually, I should be clever here and say, do these ones like this, and then this side put these ones in. So we can have male trams running along as well. And I don't mean like female and male. No, no, no. I mean passenger and male. No. Go away. Transfer. There we go. And then I'm also going to put a road in. Now obviously the road depot is going to have to be offset to the tram depot. But we can then have mail vans and buses using this as well. Because I think Gardtown, I've said this before and then never actually done it. Gardtown needs buses as well as trams. We can't just have one and not the other. Because they actually go together side by side fairly well. You just need to actually use it. So this is going to be Peddingham Tram and Bus Depot. Does this work? It does. like that. Okay. Tram. We want the best capacity for passengers. So we've got these Tartras, but I don't like the Tartras because they don't have a articulation point. They're just a solid thing that turns. See, I want ones that don't take up a full tile. Or, sorry, take up a tile, not a tile and a half. They're the ones I want. But, you know, it depends how many we're running on a line. The Jubilee is a good one, because these are single tile. You know, they're a single unit. So I'm going to use these for this first line. And this first line is going to go from Gardtown, St John, obviously, through Peddingham, through Gardtown, Warren Street, Gardtown, Kilburn Road, which I literally just made up. It's not based on anything. I think there's a Kilburn Road in London, but even so. Up at Gardtown, and then it's going to go to Gardtown, St George. Now, this is where I'm annoyed about this, because I wanted it to then go to Gardtown, St Peter, but I think just heading back is probably the best option. Lower Gardtown, Gardtown, Kilburn Road, blah blah blah, all the way back to Gardtown St John, and then it's going to go to the depot for servicing, and then it's going to go back to here. Here it's going to be no loading and no unloading. Here it's going to be service. Here is going to be no loading. Like so. Go into the timetable. Pin that up here. And this is the first stage of what I'm talking about in strategic planning. So making sure each vehicle goes to where it needs to go in order to transfer all these passengers. And what I mean by that is, we've got all these tram lines. There's going to be loads more tram lines. This entire section here is going to be filled with bus stops and tram stops. It's a smaller scale of what I want to do across the entire map. So we're going to have a line that runs between the three terminals. So Gardtown St John, Gardtown St George. There's then going to be a separate line that's going to run from Gardtown St George to Gardtown St Peter via all its intermediate stops. We are then going to have all of these ones filled up as well, going as far as Corston, but then they're not going to be as long a lines. They're going to be split up a little bit more. So there's going to be a central tram, in fact here, Lunwood bus station. We might as well have this as the tram station as well. So it's like that, and then build all these across. There's a Lunwood St Peter as well. There must be some confusion there with people. So there we go. Lunwood bus station is now Lunwood bus and tram station. And again, I'll put some freight stops in as well. And I'll build a second spur. In fact, I'll do that now. Which comes across and down like so. And so there's more variety now. This will be the central hub for Corston and Tinninghall, and also Prawnpool and Sunston when it's actually built, which it hasn't been yet. But when it is, that will be how it works. This freight only line I'm going to relocate as well, or get rid of actually, because we haven't got any freight trains anymore, so there's no point in having a freight only line. So that's something that we can do. Apart from that, it's just a very careful planning process now, which I'm probably going to mess up like I have done with everything else. But before then, I'm going to actually set this up. So Gardtown St John, we're going to wait for 10 days. And then all of these intermediate stops, we're going to wait for 2 days. Trains wait for 3 because there's... Oops, no. It's big. Trains are bigger, there's more people. 110 people should be able to get on in the space of 2 days. Bear in mind that most of these road vehicles have multiple doors for exit only, so trains don't have that. Trains don't have an exit only and an enter only set of doors, whereas buses and trams do. So that helps with the flow. This is always the boring part of the game, is just planning out the timetable. Very, very boring. Gardtown St John, 5 days service, and then we'll come back and we'll do 15 days. Because again, it's not as bad as trains. They won't be as that badly spaced out, I'm sure. Autofill, and let's follow the vehicle on its route. How long is this episode? 30 minutes. We'll make it 35. Why not? Now, the reason I've done it like this, I've started doing it so that I avoid the depot first. And that's so that, I said this last episode, I believe, or the episode before, when you release the trains, you always set the first train, you set the date so that it has no chance of actually reaching the station by that date. That's deliberate. That's so that it basically arrives at the initial station and leaves straight away. And then each following train, you know, the amount of time it actually then has to wait for isn't as long as it would normally wait for. And that's just to help with clogging up the station. It avoids that from happening. Right, this tram is on its journey. No one got on at St George. Sorry, St John. I'm always going to get these three mixed up. That's another reason I don't want to add any more to the list. I'm running out of saints for a start. I suppose it's like Saint Matthew, Saint Paul. That would be a good one. Gardtown St Paul. We haven't got St Paul. I don't think there is a St Matthew and a St Mark. I think I've mixed those up. There's a St Michael. I know there's a St Michael. But yeah, we need more saints. I'm not even religious. That's the worst thing about it. And yet I name all my stations after saints. I guess that's because I'm like London St Pancras. You know, I go for that type of thing. And actually, when George de Silva was asking for more stations, he did compare my Gardtown terminals to London stations, and I think he got them spot on in his comparisons. I'm just trying to remember. Gardtown St Peter, he said, was like Waterloo, and I do believe in that, because it's a very busy station and there's lots of destinations, especially now we've put that new express line in and all that stuff. Gardtown St George, he said, was like St Pancras, and again, I can't argue with that. Very much looks like St Pancras with the high-speed line coming out of it, and the actual number of domestic platforms is very small. It's the international side of it that's quite big. Where is the third? Broad Street, he said, is like St John's. Now, Broad Street I haven't been to much, and I guess the reason he said that is because it's a through station. So I'm going to look up, where is Broad Street? It's on the tube map, I think. Something tells me it's on the Circle line. And I'm looking on the Circle line and I can't find it. I'm going to look it up on here. Broad Street. No, okay. Let's turn this on. Now see if it comes up. That's weird. I don't know where Broad Street is then. You're going to have to tell me that, George. But yeah, the rest of these, the other two, I agree with. This is definitely Waterloo. You think about how many different lines are going to be coming out of here in the future, how many different trains. That's one of the reasons I want to get to this optimization, which is the word I was trying to remember earlier, by the way. That's why I want to get this optimized as quick as possible, so that we can just have trains effortlessly. I can't speak today. Have trains effortlessly churn out and head towards where they need to go. So Chenville in this case, or Chenville East or Chenville Woods. I don't know why that's east. That should be south. Chenville South. There we go. Or they come through here and go via St John and then off to the north, which I still haven't built, by the way. This needs doing. So many lines that we haven't even finished building. Also, going through this way and then heading through Corston. Or doing the loop completely and ending up at St George. But we've already got a train that does that, and I don't really like it, so I do want to get rid of that in the future. Where's you going? You're supposed to be going to Corston down slow, which is not there. Corston down slow is... Do I even have a I don't have a Corston down slow anymore, do I? Oh yeah, over here. Wow. Well, you've missed your mark by some distance, haven't you, buddy? He'll sort himself out, I'm sure. Where's our tram? Is it back? It is back. Blimey, that was quick. Okay, you're now going to go to the road depot. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to turn this to 7 days. Like so. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to delete the... Pause it quickly. Delete these ones. Because we're going to redo them anyway. Excuse me, that was a sneeze. And again, excuse me. Need to skip this to the first one again. Now, how many vehicles do I reckon I need? I think 6 maybe, at an absolute push. Reset the late counter. Set this up. Should have done this just now. That's the right one. Good. Tram. Gardtown St. John to Gardtown St. George. Grab the vehicle. Pop it in there like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close them. Do this. Date at the moment is the 22nd, so I'm going to set this to leave on the 23rd. Set it off like that. Set all these off, and we're done. We're done. We're good to go. I do not like that horn sound. The boing. They better not all sound like that. If every tram in this pack that I've got sounds like that, then I want new trams. Simple as that. But you can see they're all starting to distribute themselves nicely, and 2 can fit in a platform, which is exactly what I want. I think I might stick with the Jubilees for the majority of Gardtown's tram operations because of that reason. Because it's very easy to actually do. The other thing I want to do is go into the buses and new vehicles, cargo capacity, passengers. I want the same thing here. So the right bus, they hold 87, this holds 101. Yeah, that's going to be trickier. So I wanted to do a bus link between the 3 terminals, but I don't think that's possible. I don't even know why I keep calling this a terminal. I mean, technically it is, but no trains terminate here at the moment, so it's pointless calling it a terminal. I suppose the metro does, but that really doesn't count. The Gardtown still hate me. Yes, they do. Okay. In that case, I want to set up some more tram lines then. And I'm going to do the majority of this off camera, but I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do for this next line. And then I'll end the episode, because I think it's been over 35 minutes. Yep, we're nearing 40. Okay. Not good. So this is going to go from Gardtown St. George, not John, George. And this is going to go Gardtown Exchange, Gardtown Holt, Gardtown South, Gardtown Branch, which is there, Gardtown Sidings. It's then going to go to Lunwood. Where's my target? Over here. So Lunwood State Lane, Lunwood Shire Grove, Lunwood West, which is a railway station. Can I put a tram stop there, or are Lunwood not going to let me? They're not going to let me. Okay. In that case, they won't have one. You can walk. It's fine. Lunwood Selhurst Place, Lunwood St. Peter, which is there. Lower Lunwood, Upper Lunwood, and then Lunwood Bus Station, and then back. Longer route this one, more stops. But should be manageable passenger-wise. I would hope so. Otherwise we are in a bit of a pickle. Back to St. George, and then all the way over here to the depot, and then over here to there. So here, no loading, no unloading, service, no loading. Timetable, set all this up again. Same as before, so this is going to be 10, and then all the 2s until we get to the bus terminal, which I need to rename. I'm going to come up with a fancy name for that. Most bus stations that I've been to tend to be connected to shopping centres or malls, so I might rename it after a mall of some kind. I just create a random name. See how that works. Alright, St. Peter, Lower Lunwood. We've got the same thing here. Lower and upper are right next to each other. And I really don't get how that would work in the real world. My money is on it doesn't work in the real world. You wouldn't have lower and upper right next to each other. You'd have sort of lower in the suburbs sort of areas, and then you'd have upper in sort of the high street area. That's what I would do anyway, but you know, I'm not a town planner, so I just build the transport links. The towns here look after themselves. I'm not doing a very good job of it, mine, but they look after themselves. Alright, we're back in Gardtown. This is probably one of the longest routes on the Gardtown tram network, I would say, because it goes right from the very east of Gardtown to the very west of Lunwood, which is a long way. Need to change this to 5 days, like so. Autofill. I'm going to watch this vehicle on its route, and then I'm going to set up the rest of the line, and then I'm going to set up some more lines as well, so when we come back next time I will be able to show you guys what we've actually done. So until then, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. And until next time, I will see you soon.